one. Let's get one in here. Ain't many here, guys. Oops. Oh, how you like that? Look here. The crappie got off. Y'all seen that here? I was fighting the crappie. The crappie got off when I went to pick him up. That's why I net him a lot, guys. And guess what? There was a bass running with him. Like, what did he have to eat? I'm gonna get it. And guess what the bass did? Yeah, he grabbed my bait. Yeah, you thought you had to take it away from that crappie, didn't you? Got you in trouble, didn't it? Come here, old big mouth. Got you in trouble. A little largemouth too. Y'all notice I catch a lot of spots. Guys. You know, I lost the crappie. All right, and the bass. Can't get him off. All right, let me get my boat turned around here. Alright guys, I just got to this dock. Haven't fished it yet, hadn't even looked, hadn't scoped it yet, hadn't towed it. I'm looking now. I have caught him here before. Wow, I don't see anything. Okay. Don't see a thing. Kind of giving you an idea what I do. I go to docks I've cut them off of before. There's a little bit of brush right there. There might be a fish in the brush. The brush is right on this corner. Let's see if I get anything come out of the brush and follow me. If it ain't nothing there, I don't. Yeah, it might be a couple way on back there. Sometimes you just gotta get the right position to see them. See a couple little ones. And see, I started from the side of the dock here, looking. I made a cast from the side, and I usually, if I can catch a fish or see some, I'll make 4 or 5 casts from the side. All right, I'm gonna ease it around. This water's getting a little clearer as I come this way. I'm heading upriver. Got a current going too. If y'all can see it or not, you see the white foam on the water moving pretty fast. They're letting water out, and that might be making it tougher for crappie, because crappie don't like current much, do they? All right. Now I'm gonna fish it from the side, this front. Now from the front's gonna be tough because we got some current. So when I throw under there, my bait's gonna want to go to the right, so maybe get up a little further. And there's a couple right there on this corner post. I get set up here, I'll get the LiveScope out here. Let's see if we can catch one here first. And I'll show y'all where. Alright, I threw under the upper end of the dock. I can see my line. I'm trying to hold my line off the water. Oops. Well, something bumped me. I think it was a sun perch. Okay, I'm gonna set my spot lock. I think it'll hold me right here. This current. Alright guys, I got one of them to bite me. Like I say, it's not many here. I'm gonna show them to you in the LiveScope. Let me get this fish in. My other camera's sitting right here in front of me. Right there it sets. I'll get it, put it up here, and show y'all what I'm casting at. He's hooked on the outside too, guys. I can tell you I'm gonna say they're hitting a little funny. He hooked right on that corner of the lip is where he's hooked. This is this is green moss. I'm just using a variety. I mean, he's a nice little fish. He's probably 10 and a half, 10 and 5/8. All right, let me get my bait straightened up. There they are. You see, it's not many of them because the bottom is brush. This is brush down here. It might be 10 or 12 of them. All right, guys. I just cut the LiveScope camera off. I see you. The water's clear here. I can see them. Where the water was before we had all that rain. See how look here, guys. He come off in the net. Like I said, that's why I've been netting them. If I don't net them, sometimes I go to pick them up and I don't get a chance to show them to you. See that? Bam. Come here, stop that flopping. That's a nice crappie, guys. Isn't he? Nothing wrong with that one, is it? That's a nice one. I'm gonna confuse him. I'm gonna put him off on this side of the boat. You reckon he'll know which way to go? You done? Now guys, what I done was I pulled the boat up. I was casting through this opening to the left of this white corner. I pulled the boat up, went back through this opening, through the boat slip that time. Because I threw a couple more times in that front, and they wouldn't even follow it. They didn't pay attention at all to it. First cast in this corner, I caught another one. That's what we call picking a dock apart. We do the same thing bass fishing, don't we? You know, you go around the dock and try different angles. He's a little smaller guy. He's probably 8 and 5/8. All right. And the next thing I'll do, since there's a couple fish, these fish are interested in feeding because the water's moving. One of the things about this lake, they make pyre here, and they're running pyre right now, and they're running it hard. I can tell how fast the water's moving because, like I say, it's a rain coming. Today's Thursday, and it's a rain coming. Excuse me. Today's Wednesday, and it's rain coming Friday. It's another hurricane pieces of it coming. So they're trying to get the lake down some. It's down about 4 inches right now than normal. So I'm taking advantage of that and getting under these docks. It helps me a little bit. What I do is get down here like this now. But I'm fishing on top of this pole right here too, guys. I'm saying. But all I gotta do is make an effort like that. I can get underneath there. You can't just go, and that's what I done. I just went, you gotta, it's an effort. I talk to guys that will not fish docks. That's why they say docks are awful. And I agree, docks are work. You got to work your bait around. You got to work to get your bait in the spot for the fish to bite it. You get hung up a lot on the dock post. Oop, I'm getting bites. Now they're hitting me. I'm going to have to move my boat here, guys. Boat come by and he's pushing me toward the dock. All right, now what I'm going to do now they're bumping me and I'm not catching them. Now I'm going to pour the old switcheroo on them. I'm going to put a different color on. This is moss. This is moss green with a small silver flake. And that's what I've been catching them on. This is a good one. Somebody won these. I'm using all baits that people have already won on pour to catches, guys. But I'm going to fool them now. I got a pile right here on the floor. I got white, I got smoke. I'm gonna dig down in my pile here. I got worms here. There's blue. All right. Here's a real light blue with a lot of silver flake in it. We're gonna try that one. And like I said, the water's pretty clear right here. And then y'all notice something? Here's what I keep saying. I do this almost every video. The lead barb's gone. See, I cut it off. You slide that bait up on there, and I'm gonna grab tail this bait. Look here. And you put one drop of super glue there, bam, she's there then. Okay? But they stay up pretty good, and your bait's gonna last longer. That lead barb, here you go. I know y'all gonna say, Dennis, you're saying every video. I do. That lead barb, all it does is bust the nose of your bait out. And if you win some of these little flukes, I mail them out every week, guys, till winter. If you win some, cut that barb off. If you stick it on a lead barb, you're gonna bust it all up because this thing is little. This bait is real small, skinny. It's 2 inches long, but it's skinny. It don't have any body. See how little it is? It don't have any body, guys. This way, see, it's thin. But it skips good. It looks like a little minnow. A little tail just goes to town. It's a good bait. And the tank shad, I'm getting so I like the tank shad just as well. All right, I'm gonna get position here again. See if I can catch another one. Gosh, I don't think this is a crappie. Well, maybe it is. That's a nice one. Wow. First cast, guys, on the corner of this dock. So I was getting ready to go home, go in. Good gosh, what a pig. No wonder I didn't think it was a crappie. Look at that pig. That's a good one to stop on. Corner of this dock, there's a little brush pile over there, guys. It's very small. And it looked like it had a couple fish hanging around it. A couple of them were some perch. I thought, I'm gonna cast her anyway. Great day. Woohoo! Sorry guys, I'll make sure my microphone's plugged in. I lost it. Look how thick that one is. Great time of day, guys. That's a good 14 inch. You think he's 14? I'm gonna say he's right in that area. Let's check him. I ain't checked him anything. If he ain't 14, he's pushing it. Well, come on. There you go. It's 13 3/4. That's what I figured. I figured he was in that area. Figured he was pushing 14, and y'all. All right, guys. This is what I was looking at. See right here? That's where I caught that crappie from. And it's right on that corner, isn't it? It's on that corner post. I just threw it past that corner the first cast. And see, I think these are some perch up in here. But I think the crappie are down on the bottom right there, right against the brush. I just come back across that brush. He rolled up there and got it. So the water's moving, the current's moving. So that's what when fish get active here, when that current's moving like that. So you see them small ones moving around there. So appreciate you watching. This is not a porta catch, as I said at the beginning. So this is just a Wednesday video. Sunday's porta catch, and it'll say porta catch, so forth. Leave a number in the description. But I appreciate y'all watching. I caught some fish. I tried to show you how I attack a dock. I go from the side, I go from the end, and sometimes that change will catch a fish. And also, don't be afraid to change colors. You know, I had let me grab a couple right here real fast. I just put 6 or 8 colors here. I had like the moss green and the lighter chartreuse toward moss green, shad. I had some silver color. And that's what I would do. I would throw a couple colors at them. If I caught fish on a color, I would, before I left that dock, throw another color. Okay, don't be afraid to throw another color there. I'm at least give them 2 different colors. You'd be surprised when you switch back to an odd color like a white or something totally different you was using. Sometimes you catch one on the first cast. Okay. And I'm just jumping docks, checking my LiveScope. Like this spot I'm on right now, this is why I caught the 13 3/4. I thought I'd go ahead and do an outro. I didn't see but a couple of fish. There were some sun perch above the brush. It's just a little limb and a couple, not much, guys. But down in the brush, I seen a couple dark spots. And when my bait came by the first cast, that crappie rolled up and grabbed it. Now I've been here for like 5 minutes to make up other casts. I see like 2 more down in the brush that would move once in a while, they'll raise up, but they won't pay any attention. They don't follow it or nothing, okay? Some perch do, but the crappie don't. So I'm gonna go on in. It's almost dark. I got about 20 minutes. I might stop one more place on the way back in. I'm on the main channel because the water's clear on the main channel. We had all that rain and the creeks are dirty. And the channel's clear because they're letting water out of the Curl Lake above us. And it flushes the channel, okay, and it clears it up. But the creeks are still kind of nasty looking. All right? Appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you subscribing, guys. The channel's growing. Hey, one of these days I might get to retire sooner or later. I painted today till about 2 o'clock and finished the job. Ran home, took a shower, got the paint off me. Bam, went fishing. See you next time, guys. Fishing Lake Country.